I don't know where we left off. Who was the last person that the audience heard us introduce? Was it me?
I think it was.
So.
Great. Well, I'm Eugenio. Hi, everybody. Sometimes known as your friendly neighborhood dungeon master DM Jazzy Hands. I'm playing Xenofia, our half-dark elf. What is she? She's a warlock. I use he, him pronouns. She uses she, her pronouns. Mira, I'm trying.
We're all trying.
We're all trying tonight, believe me. We all
Let me tell you.
Yeah. And our very special, most wonderful guest, Taryn, here for the
Hey, everybody.
third time.
We talked at the same time. I'm sorry.
It was exciting.
Everyone, they heard Sonar last? Is that true?
Oh.
Really?
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I mean-
no, indeed.
The show starts and ends with me.
Well, that's true, but...
Okay, well, Taryn, just keep introducing
Yep.
them.
Hi, everyone. Sorry for the delay. I am Taryn. I am the guest. I've been here 3 times now because I just won't quit. Yeah, so Tarzan Nosy on Twitter and the other things, something Tarzan related probably because that's my name without the Z. Yeah, anyway, I've never explained that before, and I don't know why I did now. We're all struggling so hard right now. I'm going on vacation at the end of the week, and I need it. Boy, howdy. That's it. Oh, I'm playing really Uzi, Vidalkin Rogue Inquisitive. So.
All right. According to Dan, we just missed August. So, Sam, you want to try again?
Fine. I'm Samantha Darcy. I play August Kane, the half-elf grave cleric who uses he, him pronouns.
All right. And
That was definitely a no from Sam, by the way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to assume we've got them all. And I think we can hop right into it. Speaking of hopping right into it, there is no introductory monologue this week because you're getting straight into the second round of a combat you began last week with a Cynic hybrid and Orzhov wizard who has kind of betrayed the guild and all that good stuff. Currently, we are going to be starting with Stan as you find yourself in the middle of the pit of a Rakdos circus. Everything is illuminated by this sort of like dim firelight because the space is far too large for the few torches they have lighting it. There's a deafening roar of the crowd. They're into whatever is happening right now. The previous act, which was basically this enormous frog monstrosity, is actually being like ushered back into like the sort of gladiatorial gates because entertainment right now is you. So currently, San, what would you like to do?
I would like to hit it. The thing. It has
All right.
tentacles, I think, right?
The wizard?
Yeah, right? The guy we're fighting?
Yes,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm trying to remember back to before Gen
No,
Con.
it is all good. Yeah, you'll need to, basically you need to just move 30 feet and you'll be there.
Okay, great, perfect. So I'm
right.
gonna do that. Is my sister, you told us this at the beginning, but I want to confirm. You said that she and I were next to each other right now, so I'm gonna move away from her. Is that right?
You're next to Sin, but up on the stands.
Oh, right, because he jumped down. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna jump down.
So is the wizard. Yes.
Okay, yep, I'm jumping down. And I actually nope, I'm gonna as I'm jumping down, I'm moving my hands as if I'm holding a quarterstaff, and then you'll see one appear, and I'm gonna hit it with balance.
All right, sure thing.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Okay.
If it didn't, I would die.
Well,
I think we would all die if it didn't hit. Let's be honest.
that
Not wrong at all.
that is an 8. I believe that
8
is
points of damage. All right.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, sure. Anything else? You have another attack, right? You have extra attack in your bonus action.
Yes, I'm trying to make sure right now that I'm adding these numbers correctly.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm sorry, everybody. If it says that I have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, does it automatically calculate that under the hit and the damage on D&D Beyond?
Yes.
I believe it does.
Okay, great. Then I am doing this correctly. I'm going to hit him again with a 19 plus stuff.
All right, that's also going to hit.
Oh, yeah, that's 13 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Monster.
All right. Okay.
And can I spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Nothing's stopping you.
Okay. Well, okay. That's cocked. That is, so close. That is going to be 21.
21 to hit. Okay, he's going to cast shield. Yeah. Yeah. So as you reach out to punch, basically one of his four sort of really vaguely forms, it almost seem like they don't have a shape.
Mm-hmm.
But one of his tentacles just kind of swats your hand out of the way.
Oh, great. Sorry. Yes, that's terrible. And I think that's my turn.
You get
Did you
two
attack
attacks
twice,
with
right?
I get to attack twice with it?
Yeah,
Okay.
you get one more.
One day I'm going to actually remember.
It's a flurry, not just a punch of blows.
Right.
so.
Yeah. Flurry. Thank you, Taryn. That I don't hit. I don't.
Okay, sure. So you try and punch, but this time he just straight up
Got it.
dodges you because he is pretty nimble on the tentacles. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that is.
All right. So at the end of your turn, or at the beginning of Sin's turn, I suppose, he is going to use his legendary action, and he's going to move. And you see him go straight for one of these two enormous poles that is holding the circus tent up, and he begins to climb it. He's probably at this point about 30 feet up or so. So he's just he's climbing straight up with his big sort of misshapen, vaguely formed tentacles.
Was he anywhere near me? Was he within melee of me? No, right?
He's about 20 feet away, give or take.
Got it. Okay,
You're
cool.
within melee range of Zan, who is currently under the effect of enemies abound.
Right. She is going to be giving me all the hurts. Yes. Got it. Lit. Is it my turn?
Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry.
Okay, I was like...
No, it is your turn, yes.
This is fine. Cool. I am going to use 20 feet of my movement to move towards the pole. So the being should be 30 feet up for me at that point.
Yep. Zan, would you like to make an opportunity attack on Sin?
Biscuits and gravy.
No.
But I'm so pretty, though.
Yes. Hold on. All right.
TPK.
Did you not get dice ready?
Shut up! That's why I ran out at the beginning. I mean, of course I did. I always have dice ready. The problem is my earlier stream on Mondays uses Roll20, so I never remember to put them in the streaming room after I'm done with that. Whatever. I'm slashing at poor Sin. Oh, that's a 26 to hit.
No, totally misses.
Yeah. Oh, wait, there's a traitor around, isn't there?
There is.
That's a 27 to hit.
Actually, it just occurred to me, roll this attack at disadvantage.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Because like I said, in your stat block, it says if you attack another member of the syndicate.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, well,
Yeah.
the other one I crit, so let's go with the 27.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, dying by Xenofia's hand would be so metal.
That's one way to describe it.
Gods above. It's 14 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
Put it away, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I'm torn, though, because I definitely want to use these dice again when I finally get to attack somebody else, but I'm going to put them to the side for now.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Actually, though, there was another effect of your sword relating to attacking members of your guild.
Oh, and it appears that I have taken a significant amount of damage, though I don't entirely remember where from, but I believe D&D Beyond. So
I'm pretty sure I
yes.
hit you.
Oh, I think you're right. I think you did.
Yeah, that might have been the
Yeah,
case.
I'm the one that gave you a significant amount of damage.
Okay, so as I slash at you, So as I slash at you, Sin, you see a flash from a yellow flash that you see every time Zan casts a spell, but this time it's a little different, and it seems to sort of pull at you, and you see the blood from your wound flow up the blade onto the pommel stone and into Zan's hand, and some of her wounds heal from the power that she takes.
Oh, yeah. Neat.
Sin is a little torn about that.
Yeah, well, so
Hindsight,
so am I.
Zan is healed a little bit. Downside, we're going to talk
Ow.
about.
Non-consensual life transference.
Yeah.
Yep. Ask first. At least buy me a drink first.
Yeah. Speaking of life transference, there is a final effect to your sword, Zan.
Yes?
Just dead.
When you attack a member of the Orzhov Syndicate, your sword is revoked. So, August,
True.
as you're standing there watching this happen,
Why?
like you're just suddenly holding Zan's sword.
Oh, thank God he's high-ranking enough.
A long time ago, you gave Zan this sword when she joined the Orzhov Syndicate, and at her evidential misuse of it, it has now returned to you. You can grant it back at any time, but currently it is in your possession. It is a sentient magic item with +2 to hit and for damage. So that is in your possession right now.
I mean,
By the way, y'all, I should probably never be allowed to get anywhere near enemies abound.
Yeah.
We're finding that out about everyone in this game. It's great.
Sid is absolutely probably going to die in this fight. She
Yeah.
has 12 hit points left. It's fine. This is fine. Anyway, so am I within 30 feet?
Are within 30 feet after that nonsense. I apologize.
Oh, okay. I'm going to use 2 key points and cast Water Whip.
Sure.
You have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. All right. What is the DC on that?
It's not great. 13.
13.
Roll the opposite of what Zan is rolling to freaking kill me.
A 14.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
They don't get disadvantage because they climbed up a goddamn pole.
He's got he has a climbing speed. He's got the tentacles are really what's bringing him up. It's a very Dr. Octopus looking thing.
Cool. Wait, what's on a failed thing? Do I get anything?
Does that do any damage for a successful saving
On
throw?
a failure, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage on failure.
Yes.
I just can't pull it towards me.
Yeah. So, okay.
So that's so it's 11 points. Oh shit, that was a d6. I am not smart. This is fine, y'all. 18. 25 points of bludgeoning damage with
That's
water
it?
whip. That's 3d10 bludgeoning damage.
And it's not halved on a successful saving throw?
It says on failure, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage for each additional key point you spend. You can either knock it prone or pull it up. Oh, on failure. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yes.
Nothing. We're fine. Yeah, no, forget all of that.
No damage at all?
No damage at all. I'm thinking on failure, like, oh,
Yeah, you
I failed.
Yeah, no. All right, so you reach out with your water whip, and again, one of these tentacles just sort of...
Yeah. Can I still use a key point to at least
gross
enter
sort of
into?
wet, sticky sound.
Can I at least use a key point to go into patient defense because I can't reach it and I can't do flurry blows?
Yeah,
right?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, I am patient defense. And that's my turn.
All right, sure thing. Asimov, you're up.
Okay. How close is everyone to me?
Oh, let's see my map. I apologize. My map was from last week, and my notes are from this week. So, you're directly above Rillian. You are probably about 10 feet away, but also a good bit downwards towards Zan. San and Sin are about 25 to 20 feet away from you, also down in the pit. So you can add like 5 or 10 feet to that total.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is Asimov is going to reach into his pack, pull out a stick of incense, light it on fire, and stick it in the supplicant censer.
Alright.
And I'm going to target Sin, San, Rillian, and August.
Alright.
Zan gets nothing. And you guys, you 4 gain a d4 hit points at the start of your turn for up to 10 rounds. So you'll get there. And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Shield of Faith upon Sin.
Wait, what was the first thing you did?
Use the Supplicant Censer, which is
Cool.
Asimov's fancy thing. It's essentially an incense burner.
Cool.
And then when he uses it, you gain 1d4 hit points at the start of your turn.
That's
up to
so
5 creatures.
cool.
And then you just cast Shield of Faith on me.
So you
Plus
get a
2
plus 2
on
to AC.
Please
clutch.
have a spell that's called Shield of Face.
Shield of Face. It's
Shield of Face.
I want to create a spell book out of all the spells that people call the wrong thing in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, right.
Listen, I'm doing the best I can.
Prestidigitation.
It was beautiful. Oh, it's just a pun spell. Go on.
Okay, so that's my turn. I don't think I have anything else that I can do. So yeah, that's it.
Alright.
So yeah, whenever it starts your turn, Sin, San, Rillian, or August, you get a d4. That either you can roll or I can roll either
Oh,
way.
that's cool. Yeah.
Alright.
Happening?
So Sin.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So you see, it is now the wizard's turn, Constantine's turn. He's going to climb basically the rest of the 40 feet up. So he's about 70 feet in the air by basically the intersection of this pole and a high wire that runs between the other post that is holding up the brunt of this tent.
Okay. I see this person
So
do
that
this.
seems to be where he has perched himself. I'm sorry, I cut out. What?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
so
I cut out.
I because I have such baller perception sees this, or is there something I can do about it?
Oh no, there's just something else you should be aware of. As you watch him get up there, you see him sort of pull his fist back into his chest, and this sort of like sparkling, sickly green light ball up in his hands. Looks at you for a split second, and he shakes his head, pulls that back, and casts. Oh, where did it go?
Alex!
That's a strange spell title. Oh, where did it go?
No, I'm
Put
sorry.
that on your list.
That's
there.
called locate object, I think.
Yeah, right. And instead, sort of pulls that back and throws out something much more conventional and much less scary: a scorching ray.
Is that a dex save, or did they have to roll a hit, or is it
This is an attack roll.
Are they
cool?
all
Roll
going
at
to come
disadvantage.
in?
All at disadvantage. That's correct. Ooh, that's a 3. So first one doesn't hit. So you're watching this and sort of the ball of fire right in front of you, but was never going to hit you in any way.
Because she's very. Oh yeah, keep going. Yep.
That was a 7.
Yep.
All right, so this one might hit. No, none of them hit. So you're able to successfully dodge the scorching rays. And that was,
With middle fingers bleeding.
yeah. Zan, you are up.
Why me though?
Okay.
Do you guys want me to roll that health for you guys, or do you guys want to do it yourself?
We can do it. We'll remember to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you roll 1d4 at the start of your turn?
Well, she cast it after me.
I did it after. Asimov did it.
Oh,
after.
yeah, you're right. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. She was being targeted. Yeah, I apologize.
You're good.
Zan, you're up.
Okay, so do I see where my sword went?
Cool.
I'm going to say yeah. I'm going to say yeah.
Okay. Well, some peon from some other guild, tomato, has just stolen an artifact of the Orzhov.
Oh, no.
Fuck me. Right.
Mhm.
Go over to them. Well, no, actually, I'm not. How far away are you, August? How far away is August from me?
How far away is August? August is pretty far from you. August is about 40 feet away. And also up a little bit. So you would need to climb a bit.
Can we multiply that by 4 so that they are not in range of my Eldritch Blast?
I don't think so.
Damn it. Right. I'm gonna start running that way, firing blasts as I go.
All right, sure. Go ahead and make your attack
I'm
rolls.
not using the sword, so I'm not at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay, that was a 3, so I'm sure a 10 doesn't hit you.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that was a 15, so a 22.
Sam, does that hit you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 points of force damage, and Sam screams sort of incoherently, grasping much like a child for her sword.
Yes.
Oh, stop! No, go back. I can't do that because I'm kind of an idiot and made obligation my spellcasting focus.
Oh!
Oh, so that is interesting.
We've unloaded the gun!
So you're standing there then in the middle of literally you believe every person in this entire circus is out to kill you.
Oh, this is bad.
You have no spellcasting focus, and correct me if I'm wrong, no backup weapon. So what are you going to do?
Well, that's not entirely true. So what I'm
Okay.
going to do is use my action to create a pact weapon.
Okay,
Which
yeah,
will
sure.
be a sad shadow of obligation.
Yeah. Okay.
It sort of
Sure.
looks like obligation, but the pommel is duller than dull.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's got a sad face just on the blade.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. But on the other side of the blade is an angry face.
Yeah, right.
This is our best episode, y'all.
Gotcha. Oh,
And
yeah,
I am
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
running my speed towards August.
Okay, sure. That was Zanrillion. You are up. Currently, Constantine Levin is about 70 feet above the floor of the pit, kind of around like this high wire. Sin is at the base of that pole.
Okay. So they're about 70 feet. So you said they're 70 feet up?
70 feet, yeah, 70 feet above the ground, yes.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Boy, howdy.
It's a high wire.
It's very far away from what I can do. I do not remember. Oh, D4. I will remember my D4.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
forget your D4. I literally asked if I could roll this for you.
Plus anything is just a D4.
Oh, I know.
But it's
Yeah,
HP.
clarify.
It's HP that you need.
Hey, that's 2 HP. I need the
Yeah.
HP. I'm going to put that in before I forget.
Yes.
And then, I still have my thing on them, my insightful fighting. They
Mhm.
did fail that check, so I
Yes,
do
they
have
did fail
that.
that check, yeah.
Is there anywhere in this place that I can hide?
I think you could hide in the crowd. They're all bloodlusted, so they will.
Yeah, but the crowd is above. I'm in the pit right now.
No, weren't you on the stance?
No, I jumped down. That's why I took damage.
Yeah.
I jumped down and then moved like 20 feet into the pit.
Yeah, so I would say that, yeah, I mean, they funnel creatures and people and things into this pit all the time. So there are doorways, there are alcoves, there are trenches all along the wall of the pit.
Oh,
But there are places to hide, just not in the center.
fuck me. I'm gonna run right at it and fire a couple of crossbow bolts.
Sure. How close are you going to get?
I'm gonna move my full 30 feet, so I'm gonna get as close as possible.
Mhm.
That is so they're
Yeah.
70 feet up.
Yeah, basically 70 feet straight up. That's as close as you can get.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get right there. Oh boy, howdy, I gotta roll at disadvantage. Two
love that.
16s. That's on the dice. So
right,
that's
What's your total on that?
attack. I get a +6, so it's a 22.
Ooh, that just beats out his shield.
Sweet. Features. I gotta remember how many sneak attack dice I get. 46. 46.
August, you're on deck.
That's some good damage. That is 4, 4, 5, 4. So that is 12, 5 plus another 5. So 10 plus 12, 22 plus 3. So 25 piercing damage on the first hit.
25, okay.
And then this idiot's got in a fight. I'm gonna have to get him out of it. I'm gonna attack with my my bonus action wrist crossbow. So that's all right, y'all. I rolled 2 natural 20s at disadvantage.
Jesus shit. All right.
So
Fortunately, that is not your sneak attack, but
no, it's not. But it's still got some good damage to it. Shoot, do you remember what psychic damage that did? Was that a D6 psychic or?
I don't recall off the top of my head.
I can pull that up real fast.
Yeah. Shit.
We didn't have that many conversations since you sent that to me.
Yeah.
It's a conversation that we don't need to get into.
Let me see if I have it in my notes.
Try saying beer bear 3 times fast.
Seconded. 100% seconded.
Okay, open notes. I found it. 1d6 psychic. Okay.
1d6, sure. Okay.
So that is 6. That is 9 piercing and 10 psychic damage. So.
All right.
And I'm going to stand there going, oh shit, what did I do?
Yeah, right, indeed. Okay, so that was your turn. On his turn, not his turn. He's going to use a legendary action to cast a cantrip at you. And
sure.
Cast Chill Touch.
You're just going to be really chilled out, bro.
All right, let me see.
Part of your vocabulary. Brocephus. I don't know.
So Constantine Levin got his revenge and rolled a natural 20.
Oh.
So that is going to be 6d8 of necrotic damage.
Yay!
68, guys.
Oh, I am so going to use my reaction and have that. I do a thing, right? I'm a rogue. Uncanny dodge, that's what it's called.
Sure.
There you go.
It's been a while.
Don't forget your D4, just kidding.
So you take 16 points of necrotic damage after your...
I'm real glad I have that, y'all.
Yeah. So you take 16 points of necrotic damage after your uncanny dodge. As this sort of spectral hand just sort of reaches out and grasps your throat. You're able to sort of pull it off and bat it away. Mostly out of panic more than any sort of like refined battle prowess. But you live to fight another day. Even though whatever sort of warmth you felt from the supplicant censor, you don't feel that anymore.
Oh, that's rude.
Chill touch makes sense. That's so good.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm bloodied, by the way, if anybody's played 4E before. So.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no.
And so as he does this, he also like flips his head around, and you, Sin, and you, Rillian, would notice this because of your absurd passive perception. He turns around and he looks at this little bat. There's a bat just sitting on the middle of the high wire, just observing. And Constantine Levin turns around and he starts like, a little help here. And the bat just observes.
All right, because that's great.
Let's see. It is now August's turn.
I know who that bat is, but
Oh.
I'm not going to do it.
No,
Alex.
Oh, no.
That's the best face ever that was frozen on.
I got cut off. Did I miss anything good?
And now,
That August was saying that he knew exactly who that bat was.
Oh yeah.
I do.
August D4.
August does not.
Oh,
I do.
D4.
oh, well, shit.
What's the D4 for? What's the
That's
D4?
extra. You gain 1d4 hit points at the start of your turn.
Okay, 3.
That's the most magical.
Okay,
Which is gonna be great when we all die.
I'm on a balcony.
Yes.
If the guy is 70 feet in the air,
probably
I am
about-
presumably closer to him.
You're about 40 feet away from him total.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for my greater life transference thing.
Sure, go ahead. Or go ahead, I say, yeah.
I can choose another creature. Okay, yes, I can use
Yes.
this one for long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it worth doing it now? Sure. Okay. I'm going to use Supreme Life Transference.
All right.
I'm going to take it from Constantine and give it to Tara.
Oh no.
No, sorry. Is there somebody who's more hurt?
Sin.
Are you close enough to receive my blessing?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I
I don't know.
don't think so.
I'm right by the pole where the bastards like.
Okay, well, if I can't use that, yeah, okay. If nobody's close enough, then I'm going.
Actually, I don't think anybody is close enough. no.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use command then.
Sure, go ahead.
You have to make a DC 15 wisdom save. I'm going to tell him to grovel because it causes him to fall prone, which presumably means he will fall off the pole.
That would, but he's... It has been his turn. He's going to cast Counterspell. I'm sorry.
Biscuits and gravy.
It was not the last time I cast a spell on him.
Bone it out. Come on.
I hate him.
Drain his spell slots. This
That's
is
right,
good.
burn them slots.
This is good.
It's also draining my spell
Well,
slots.
that's
Oh no, we did this
Well,
last.
yeah, but
I'm going to run out of good things to do. All right, well, that's my turn.
Welcome to my life. I have 5 spell slots left.
Okay. All right, never mind. End of turn.
This is fine.
All right. Let's see. Sorry, let me scribble down some spell slot notes real fast. Okay, sure. August, Sun, it is now your turn.
That's me. Okay.
D4.
Was it D4s? Is that what it was? Because in my head I heard D10, so I just want to make sure.
No, D4.
a D20 healing every turn.
I heard
Yes.
D12s. I 100% heard
Oh
D20.
wait, I have max health. So I don't need that.
A D100, yeah.
Can I have hers then? If she's at max health, can I have 2 D4s?
I'm at max health, so I'm fine. Okay. So it still appears that Zan is ready to like crack some skulls. Is that
Yeah,
accurate?
Zan is very obviously...
And is she
Oh,
down
Zan,
in the
yeah.
pit with us?
Yes, Zan is down in the pit.
Okay.
That's about 20 feet away from you total.
Okay, I am going to. Yeah, I think that San not knowing how to stop it is just gonna go up and like bop her right in the face.
All right, sure, go ahead.
I don't know. This is.
I don't think.
Oh wait, 19. That'll hit,
Oh,
right?
that hits.
19
Okay,
hits. All right, so roll your damage. Zan, make an intelligence saving throw.
Come on. Oh wait, I want this die back.
okay.
No, I
Roll
want
the
this-
one.
Ooh, that's good.
I don't know what the DC is. What's the damage?
7 bludgeoning.
Okay, I'll take that. How about a 19 to save?
You save.
Ah!
I just threw dice. I got so
Yeah,
excited.
so San, you basically charge Zan and bam, straight in the face, and like you see everything come back to her, and for a moment she looks very insulted that you would ever do that to her. But it quickly wears away as she realizes the situation that she is in. August, you also observe Zan seemingly coming to her senses.
Could Sin just kind of like lean out from behind San in the distance going at Zan?
Yeah, that's a free action.
Not even looking. As I just grip the chest, this is probably sliced open from obligation.
Oh, I got your thigh. There's an
All
attack
right.
of opportunity. She was running. I just grabbed.
Yeah. I actually didn't read enemies abound that closely. You were actually required to make an attack of opportunity if you can. It's not even your choice.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you're required to.
So I will very quickly. I'm sorry,
yeah.
but we had to do this. And then can I backflip my way back to the?
I mean, sure, you've got 20 feet of movement left, and you can use that to backflip if you want.
I'm gonna do that, and as soon as I'm out of it, I'm getting
right.
quarterstaff.
He's about 70 feet in the air. You're not going to backflip up that high.
I missed that he did that because I was preoccupied by Eugenio's jokes in chat. So I am not going to do that. Then I guess I will maybe climb up. Can I climb out of the pit to get closer?
You could, but if you wanted to get in melee with him, the best bet will be to find some way up to the high wire with him, or at least up the post.
Then I'm gonna climb the post.
All right, sure. Actually, make me a perception check real fast.
Okay. 9.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome to climb the post.
Oh no, I don't like that that's how that unfolded there. Do I need to roll anything to climb? Do you want me to roll athletics?
You're just at half speed for climbing because you don't have a climbing speed. Although you could use your bonus action to dash if you want to spend a key point to do that.
I don't really want to spend a key point to do that. I'll just be...
Sure, so that would put you... You're probably 10 feet off the air.
Okay.
Yep.
No, you know what? Fuck it. Sam would totally spend a key point. I'm totally gonna just dash my way up there.
All right, so you get up to like 10 feet and you're almost about, I need to gather myself for the next push, and you're like, fuck it, and you just go straight up. Why don't you roll me? Roll acrobatics, I guess.
Okay. That is 25.
All right, so you can actually move your full speed up this post.
Cool.
So where does that put you? If you were at 10 feet, what is your full movement speed?
My full movement speed is 45 feet.
45 feet. Are you 15?
But I used some to go get to Zan, punched her, and then went back, and now I'm going up.
Yeah, so you're 55 feet up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right, Sin, it is now your turn.
Cool. So Constantine is up on a high wire.
Yes.
And then Weird Thing is on a pole. Right?
Constantine is the weird thing with the
Constantine is the weird thing. Got it.
Yes.
Good to know.
He is at the intersection of the pole and the high wire.
Cool. Are they within 120 feet of me?
Yes, absolutely. There are 7 feet.
I have cantrips. Firebolt.
All right, sure. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
That's 11.
That's not gonna hit. So
Cool.
you're like
4.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
4 to regain hit points.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on.
I just keep forgetting that I gave
when Alex
freezes,
lags out, it's just the best. It's just the best faces.
So I feel like I can't do anything else because of reasons. That is 3 hit points. Yay. 33. No. Because I did a cantrip and I only get 2 attacks per action.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid am I?
You have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Yeah. So there's no enemies within any type of distance. They're all up.
There's one enemy. It's Constantine Levin.
Right. I feel like there's 12 enemies. So I just listen.
There was Zan. There was.
Okay, maybe that's, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try. So this is a high wire. Are there 2 poles?
There are 2 poles. The other one is a bit far away. It's about 150 feet away.
Can I try to climb the pole with my sister? This sounds awful. We're climbing the pole, guys.
What's your passive perception?
Mine?
Yeah.
20.
Okay, so you do see around sort of the edges of the pit are these sort of ropes that are on the other side attached to these very large, almost like steel wrecking ball looking things that seem to have
so counterweights. This is
very I've frozen again. Yeah, they're counterweights and they look They look about heavy as you are, maybe more. If you would like to attempt to take the express elevator.
I would like to attempt to take the express elevator.
All right. Do you have anything that will let you cut through a rope?
Yes. I have things. I think I did have a thing. I have a short bow.
Not quite.
Can I use an arrow?
Do you have anything that does slashing damage, is what I'm asking.
No. I feel like I might have picked up a dagger at some point, but I don't think I ever equipped it. Wait.
Yeah, if you have it, if you have a dagger, you have a dagger.
Are you right at the pole?
Yeah.
No?
I mean, not running to the pole, but...
No, I'm saying, is she at the pole?
Ish, yeah.
I have a dagger in my belt.
Whip it at her.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but I feel like I probably had something, but I just didn't equip it in D&D Beyond. But I'm not seeing anything, so I'm not going to say that I do. I'll be honest. I'll be an honest player.
It's the top of a new round, so I will say that you can both expend your reaction right now to trade off the dagger in Brilliant's belt.
I'll take that. To get up there, I'll take it.
I need my dagger, though. I need my reaction, y'all.
I froze. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can both expend your reaction.
No, we heard you. We heard you. I don't know if I want to spend my reaction, though. Yeah, fine. Take it. I'm just a guest character. I'm just a guest.
That is not what I think about you, so I'll catch it and...
All right, roll athletics. I can't justify calling this acrobatics.
I rolled the same thing again. 4. I rolled the same thing. I feel like I'm blaming the glasses. It's rolling about as...
Roll a dexterity saving throw because you're launched up, but you rapidly lose control. You are not expecting to rise as rapidly as you do. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
17.
Oh Jesus, you barely made it. So you barely you get launched up and you sort of let go of the rope, and like as you're sort of like tumbling through the air, you grab the high wire and basically pull yourself around, so now you're standing basically in the center of the high wire, and you see this little bat sort of like make whatever sound bats make at you and fly off.
Fuck you too. I feel like that's it, right? I don't have anything. Am I just chilling on a wire?
Yeah, I believe you've used about everything you can use.
I'm just a real live wire. Sorry.
Something like that.
Psycho killer. Got it. That's me.
All right, so now you're up on the high wire.
I'm like using balance as like a...
That was Sin. Asimov, it is now your turn.
Oh, this is bad. Asimov, it's you.
Oh, sorry. I was expecting Sand before me. I'm sorry. I have the brain span of a peanut. Okay. So I'm going to look at Constantine and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
All right, sure thing.
I literally have like the memory of a child.
That's a 4. So your Sacred Flame hits.
Nice. That's great. Okay. That's okay. I have so many dice. I can't tell which one's. Okay. You're taking 14 points of damage.
All right.
And that's radiant damage. And also, I'm going to use my bonus action to continue casting Shield of Faith on Sen.
Continue casting or cast for the first time?
No, I had it earlier. I want to continue casting because it's a bonus action for me and it requires concentration. So I'm going to continue on Sen.
I'm sorry, I froze up.
So you're just going to maintain concentration.
That does not require a bonus action.
Okay, to cast it originally.
Yeah, that's for free. So you do have your bonus action if you would like to use it for anything else.
Yes.
What?
What?
You do have your bonus action if you'd like to use it for anything else.
We're smart here, folks. We're very smart here at Variant Rules. I'm going to do this because I can. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word upon Sid around everyone, because I can.
How many people does that target?
Up to 6.
Up to 6. All right. And what's the range on it?
60 feet.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. It better freaking do it, I swear to God. What is it? So you all get 5 points of healing back.
All right.
And that's not temporary, that's like permanent now.
All right. So it is now Constantine's turn.
Oh, shit.
Can
No.
San,
No.
Zan, and Rillian make me dexterity saving throws
Oh.
as Constantine sort of like balances on his actual hands, on his like actual feet rather than the tentacles, and like all 4 of his tentacles like come up to like do this thing where they gather together and they lob a fireball down at you.
Oh, good lord. I of course sort of forgot he was a spellcaster, if I'm being honest.
See, now I remember he had tentacles. That's why I thought there was 2 people.
No, Constantine Levin is a Simic hybrid. He has tentacles.
I remember now.
That's a 22.
Nice.
You do save.
20 for Zan, non-natural.
20 for Zan, you do save.
Want tentacles. I got a 19.
You save as well, so you're all going to take half damage. Let me roll that real fast.
Taryn, don't you have evasion?
I'll take no damage
Whoop whoop.
because I'm a rogue at level 7.
Do you have evasion?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
No. San, do you have evasion?
Monks don't get that till
Oh,
9, I think.
Yeah, we get it at
Yeah,
9.
let's get it later.
I don't think we have it yet.
Monks get evasion. I just don't know if you
no,
have it.
Untrue. Yep, she definitely does have evasion.
No,
You take no
she
damage.
does have
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
All right, so neither of you take damage. This is
Right.
Just for San.
Zan has other talents.
Traits. Feature and traits. Scroll all the way down.
All right.
Scroll down. Key empowered strikes. Evasion.
Oh, that was your voice was. You were so close to the mic.
So close to the mic. It was just.
It was
Welcome to ASMR.
No!
Ravnica legal.
ASMR?
After the half, you take 13 points of fire damage.
Oh, it's fine. Probably.
Could you
Yeah,
say
'cause
that
you
one
could've
more
taken
time?
it
Honey?
down.
What was
I
that?
just think it's fine.
Okay, but I don't mean to interrupt. I just need to make sure I understand this. I don't take any damage.
'Cause
Right.
You made your dexterity saving throw.
Yes. If you succeed on a dexterity saving throw, you take no damage.
Okay.
If you fail a dexterity saving throw, you take half damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just take the gift.
Yeah. Are you doing all right there?
That little giggle was adorable.
To be honest, none of us are doing all right. So
I sat there for 5 seconds without doing anything. It's fine. You're doing better than me.
Just fine.
I really shouldn't add alcohol into this, but whatever Taryn
All right.
thinks looks good.
And at the beginning of Zan's turn, Constantine is going to expend a legendary action to cast Chill Touch on Zin because you're up here with him. Fortunately, that's a... Well, what's your armor
I
class?
hate everything.
I froze again. What's your armor class?
18.
All right, he misses.
Because I got Shield of Faith, baby. What?
All right.
I'm sorry, that was just very entertaining. That's
As above, it's finally useful in the second to last episode of Ravnica.
All right.
Can't chill touch this. Da-na-na-na.
Ah.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, so you see him like sort of like throw out like an extra hand from his hand, and like like as you're looking at it, you're like, I'm fucked. That's it. It's got me. And then just like it sort of bounces off this like bubble that is you can't see it. It is intangible, but it is definitely protecting you. Courtesy.
Oh, come on! Come on!
courtesy of? Courtesy of?
Neighborhood corner cleric. Now, let's see. Dan, you're up.
Wheel of Fortune, your category is...
Thrilling, really. All right. So he's high up in the sky.
Yes, he's about 70 feet up in the air. And you're about 20 feet from the base of the pole.
Listen, we got to stop calling it a pole because all I'm just like.
Okay, so let me make sure I understand this. I'm 20 feet from the base of the pole, so I could run to the pole, make a check that I'm not good at to try and climb the pole for the remaining 10 feet of my move, putting me within 60 feet of him?
Theoretically, yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of ifs, but... Oh, piss. Never mind. It's a 30-foot range, not a 60-foot. All right. Well, in that case...
Keep in mind, you still are not in possession of your sword.
Time to go hug in August.
Oh, right. I do know where August is. Well, I guess I've got to go to August. So on my way, On my way, I'm going to turn to Sin, who's up there with him, question mark?
Yes.
Great.
Sin is up there with him.
And say, Sin, terribly sorry. Get him down here, whatever it takes. And I'm going to run over as close as I can get to August while mother of God, I can't cast a spell!
Jesus Christ, Daniel. We really need to fix that.
All right, fine. I'm going to dash to August.
Wait, can't you use your pack weapon that you've summoned as a spellcasting modifier?
You're not
spellcasting
so cool.
focus?
Your sad weapon?
Technically because Hexblade, right?
Right. My question, though, is because of the pommel stone in my... Yeah, but there's a whole thing with the pommel and the weapon. No, I appreciate it. I do.
I'm trying so hard.
I know. I appreciate it. All right. Whatever. I'm going to dash towards August and look very contrite as I approach him.
August,
how far...
hold it. Dan's sword. What?
I can get to him this turn, yes?
Yeah, you're basically, if you're within 5 feet.
Yeah, that's, I'm how close?
You're within a negligible range.
Of August.
He was on the balcony too?
August. Zan expended 60 feet of movement and was only about 10 feet away from the wall, so yeah.
So she ran up the wall?
It's fine. It's a circus pit. It's not like...
Yeah.
Like a monkey your way up there.
Look, she's not good at climbing, but she can climb a damn rope ladder. Come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know there was a ladder.
Where did the ladder come from? I wouldn't have jumped down if I knew there was a ladder.
Mira, there's rope, and the DM said I can get to him.
It's fine. We're just being contrarian.
Okay. Within 5 feet of
want my weapon.
Just give me my thing back.
Please have my weapon back. I'm so sorry. It wasn't my fault. I'm not very smart, and I fell to this spell.
I literally want that as a ringtone for the rest of my life.
Y'all, we're gonna get through this, I promise.
I'm so glad I agreed to be on this show.
I'll be good. I'm so sorry.
Somebody clip that for me. Just send it to me. It doesn't have to get posted anywhere.
It definitely has to get posted.
Someone please clip that and post it here for everyone.
If somebody clips it, I can make it into a ringtone.
No.
Sam, was that your turn?
Yes, that's all I want is to get, because I can't get with them. Yeah, that's it.
You want to get closer to August with your turn? Is that what you want to do, Zan?
Oh, actually, Mira,
shipping, wind in the sails.
Listen, every time you say Mira.
So when I'm over, because it lateral distance and such. When I'm over by August, how far am I from Constantine?
When you're actually about 40 feet is what I said.
Fantastic. So if August will be so kind as to let me take my sword from him.
As long as you understand why this came to me and promise that it will never happen again.
Well, I can't promise that because I'm not the spelling is very hard to resist, but I will do my best and I got nothing else.
You're being very reassuring.
Fine, take it and finish this.
Great. So I'm going to take it, and on top of having cursed Constantine, now I'm going to hex him as well.
All right.
Great.
What are you hexing?
Constantine.
No, do you hex
Good. Strength sounds like a smart thing to do.
All right.
Strength is the only thing hex really matters on anyway. So.
Everybody was coming at me, and I was like, fuck all
folks,
of you.
I've hexed folks in RP situations and hexed their charisma.
Oh, well, RP.
Yeah, you
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Was it a part of your improv show?
Hex you.
Y'all, we are like just dialing it right up to 12.
All right, my turn is over. Go on.
All right. Really, at the start of your turn, Constantine is going to use another legendary action and cast Chill Touch.
Don't you have to be with touching?
No, Chill Touch has
Chill
range.
Touch does not actually a touch spell.
Does not actually involve any touching.
You want another hand?
Chill Touch has 120 foot range.
That's right. I forgot. Sorry.
It's a chill acknowledgement.
Okay,
Yeah,
Paul.
I don't think
Dan.
that Constantine is going to attempt to hit Sin again after the whole Shield of Faith thing. So he's going to reach down and throw a Chill Touch at Lillian.
Cool.
That fell straight off the desk.
So that's an actual one, right?
No.
No, I don't like.
So that does hit. That's a 21.
It's fine. It is technically my turn, so I get my reaction back, which means I'm gonna have that again.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Players don't like you.
When you hex, sorry, I just saw it.
When you hit.
2, 6, and 3, so 15 total damage. You'll half that to 8.
Doesn't it round down?
I thought it rounded up. Does it round down?
Nope.
Rounds
down.
Okay. Wait, does it round down or does it round up?
It rounds down.
Down. Okay. Yeah. All right. Then you take 7 points of damage.
I like that. I like that a lot better because that means I have 19 hit points.
We believe in you.
It's fine.
All right.
It is my turn.
It is.
I'm a rogue. I can't do shit besides attack things right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
right.
I'm just gonna fire some shots up. So
All right. You only have 1 shot because you've used.
I have 2 more on my wrist crossbow.
Don't you only have 3 you can use at one time before you reload?
Yeah, but I've only used that once.
No, you fired 2 bolts last turn.
Yeah, but I used the regular crossbow once and then my wrist crossbow once.
Oh, I didn't know you were carrying 2 crossbows. Okay.
Yeah, I've got the hand crossbow and then like the wrist crossbow. So,
Okay, sure. I was not aware of that.
He's Black
Yeah.
Widow. Like,
Yeah, pretty much. So that's I've been doing that. That's why I haven't been doing all the psychic damage on a normal attack.
Yeah, sure.
So,
that makes sense.
That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sweet. It's my good old sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 23 damage.
All right. He's looking pretty injured at this point.
Okay. I'm going to fire again.
He's clutching at some wounds.
There's only a 19.
That he will shield.
Yeah, I figured as much. And I'm going to run away.
he's
That
on the
was my
ground.
movement.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Yeah, I'm running 30 feet backwards now.
Sure.
I'm like,
Gotcha. Yeah. All right. And I believe that is your turn, correct? All right.
I
August.
literally used every reaction and action I have, so.
Yeah. August?
Sorry, I'm always muted. Has this guy done anything?
Define done anything.
I mean, can I try I'm gonna try command again. Might be my last time. Let me see.
Yeah, sure. You can try it again. There's no reason
it's
you
not. Good. I'm doing it.
Hmm?
I want him to grapple.
What's your DC on that?
15.
15. All right. And what's the save?
15.
I don't know. 15.
Wisdom?
No,
Yeah.
wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Yeah.
No.
He does save on that.
Biscuits.
Well,
Hate this guy. That's fine. All right. Do I even have? I don't think I can have it. I don't think I have anything I can do for a bonus action. So
Hey,
no.
August,
Yeah,
D4.
fine.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
You can roll
okay,
a D4.
well, I don't want to say that. I don't have any hit points to recover.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
already
not
full.
been hit.
Yeah.
Both of the clerics are fine, which is ironic.
Which is way it's supposed to be.
Hmm.
Protect your friendly local clerics.
All right. That was August, so we're back at the top of a new round with Sun.
Hello, that's me.
Son.
So, I am still on this pole, correct?
You're on. We're calling it a post now. You're about 50 feet off the ground on the post.
Okay, I am on the post. I would like to continue to maneuver the post, get to Constantine.
All right, sure.
Would you like me to roll an acrobatics check?
Sure, go ahead if you want to attempt to use your full movement speed rather than half for climbing.
Well, how much for? Yeah. What the hell kind of question is that? Oh, so great. That is a 14.
When you roll.
14 will do it.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I am going to. Okay, sorry. Go
You'll
ahead.
actually be probably within melee range of him as well.
Oh, okay. I was just going to ask if I was in melee, because if not, I would do something.
Yeah, you're able to maneuver yourself over there pretty easily. You're within melee range of him.
Okay, I am going to attempt then to do I want to try and do that? No.
Just
Yeah.
hit him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him. I was gonna,
Go right ahead.
but instead I will not hit him. I don't think with an 11.
No, you will not hit within 11.
Okay, I'm gonna try again. Oh, it went away.
Can we talk about Anya dying for a second? Just with laughter. I just needed to point that out. I know exactly what you're laughing about. I just.
Is it me? We're not laughing at me, are we?
Oh, what happened?
I got an 18.
Nothing.
Stuff.
Just keep going.
I got an 18 plus stuff.
All right, that'll hit.
Okay. Oh, nice. Wait. Hold on. Sorry. Math is really hard for me. 13 bludgeoning damage. Oh.
Anticipation, man.
For your bonus action?
Yes, I will. Did you catch how much damage I did?
Yeah, 13.
Yes. I will then boop him on the face with my fist.
All right.
That's a 21 to hit.
That'll just hit.
Okay. Oh, fuck you. It's 5.
All right.
And the next hit is gonna miss.
All right. Sure thing. It's looking pretty bad now. Definitely not quite on his last leg, but also not looking great.
Are Sin and San and I right next to each other?
No, Sin is about 30 feet back along the high wire.
Okay.
So I'm within 30 feet?
Yeah, you are within 30 feet, but before you begin your turn, Constantine is going to use a legendary action to cast a first level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make me...
Who are you talking to?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Sin.
Oh.
Sin, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Nope. That's a 4.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Constantine 11 casts Puppet. You force one humanoid within range to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the target must move.
Wait, is this mad? Is this charm? Is this a charm?
No, it does not say. Are you immune to being charmed?
I have advantage.
Yeah, I don't.
I have advantage against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep, but I have advantage against being charmed.
It doesn't say that it is a charm, but it says that if you are immune to being charmed, it has no effect.
But if I...
It's in a weird... Sure, go ahead.
Interesting. Where is this from?
It's from
what was that?
UA, yeah.
This
You're
is
North
UA.
Arcana.
Okay, one of you, please.
That's fine. It was a 3.
Oh no.
It's on North Arcana. I'll just
Okay,
answer that.
thank you,
since
Greg.
we both
I'm rolling so good tonight, you guys.
So the last one was a 3?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Sort of like against your will.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just feel your muscles like tense up and you take a swan dive
Perfect.
off of the rope.
Sounds good. Cool.
You have your slow fall feature if you would like to use that on a reaction, but otherwise you will begin your turn at the Bottom.
Oh wait, I have to also first off before anything happens.
D4?
Yep, I take 4 more hit points. Cool. Yes, I would like. Am I allowed to cast slow fall, or is that?
Yeah, it's a reaction. Yeah, it's a reaction.
I didn't know if I lost my reactions.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Yes, please, slow fall.
And what does that do for you?
It reduces my falling damage by 35. So whatever you roll, I minus 35.
Well, I rolled 30, so you were fine.
Superhero landing.
Is the effect gone?
Yeah, it's over. It is a one-off thing.
All Puppet does is make you walk in like your speed in a direction.
If I had rolled fine, I was literally going to swan dive with him.
In a direction. That's it.
Cool. But I still have my turn?
Yes, you are now at the beginning of your turn. He used a legendary action at the very beginning of your turn, but yeah.
Okay. And I'm back on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
This is fine. Was there a second ballast I could cut to get back up there?
I'll say yeah, but you will need to move your full movement speed to get there.
That's fine. That's fine. I'll do that.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
Better. 12. Wait, no, 10. So it would be a 10. Minus 2. I'm not very strong.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a dex save then as you're launched up into the air and you don't quite have a good hold on the rope.
Natural 20.
All right, so yeah, you land on the rope, no problem. You stick it, and like now the crowd is like really impressed with your tightrope skills as well as the combat. So you got some fans.
Cool. Can I spend a key point to Step of the Wind to get in his face again?
Yeah.
And do I still have my attacks?
If you use your key point to use Step in the Wind, then yeah, you have your attacks.
Cool.
Your action. You have an action.
So I'm in his face?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to... do I grapple him and fall, or do I just hit him?
Your choice.
Zan told me to get him down. Is it possible for me to try and hit him? Is he on the wire or no?
He is on the wire, yeah, holding on by his tentacles.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to hit him.
Sure.
That is 19 to hit.
That doesn't hit. He has a shield up.
Okay. Then I'll spin around and hit him one more time.
Beginning of his next turn, so yeah.
That's a 12.
Yeah. So you throw 2 punches and he just sort of catches both in the tentacles and pushes you back.
No, you get 2 attacks, porque no los dos.
I think Eugenio was just saying that you can both grapple and attack if that was something that you were curious about.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's too late. That's my turn, and I'm back up on the wire.
All right.
Fuck you.
Just a bird on a wire.
Your go.
Bird on a wire. This is fine. I'm going to get a drink. Asimov.
I am the brain cells of a piece of cheese.
You need to use them currently. Do not save them. They will do you.
I have no brain cells
later.
to save. Okay, is Constantine still up? What is he standing on again?
I froze. What did you say?
I said, what is Constantine standing on again? Is it wire or is it?
It's a high wire.
Okay. Is Sin with him as well?
Sin and San are basically both on the opposite sides of him.
Are they standing directly on the wire?
Sin is, yeah.
Fuck. Okay, so I can't do that one. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame again. Make me another Dexterity saving throw.
Sure. That's an 18. Does that save?
Yeah. Shit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't. Do I have anything else I can do? No, that's it. Yeah, I can't do anything else, which is unfortunate, but that's fine. So I'm done.
All right. Let's see. All right. It's the beginning of Constantine's turn. And
Did I die while I was away? What happened?
no,
I did. This is exciting. I'm ready for it. Let's do this.
I'm gonna roll a thing real quick.
No one's quite sure what's happening, but it seems to not be.
I'm not sure what's happening right now. Okay, so
No.
fuck. Zan, can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
As you see Constantine Levin gather this sort of sickly pale green lightning bolt in his fist and prepare to throw it at Zan.
That's bad.
That's not great.
That fell off the table. 18?
That does save. Cast this spell that I haven't been able to cast if I survive this.
Who also needed saving?
I think it was just me.
Okay.
Let me check something.
I'm not going to survive this, and I think I know what it is.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
You take 43 points of damage.
Oh shit! So here's the thing: is it one of those things? If it falls to 0, you're dead.
Are you at 0 or negative hit points?
Oh no!
So in just a moment of pure rage, as you see that Constantine keeps looking back at this bat and is clearly not getting the help that he expects, and in just sort of a blind rage, he gathers this lightning bolt in his hands, this green lightning bolt, and casts Disintegrate.
Why are none of us wizards with counterspell?
Zan, is there anything you would like to do as you observe this occurring?
No, I think it's very Spider-Man in.
You were right, by the way, you were right next to August still.
Yeah, no,
FYI.
I think it's very Spider-Man at the end of Infinity War, and she just sort of sees what's happening, and she hands August Obligation.
Oh no.
And as August maybe takes it, the last of her just falls to ash.
Can you get back up from this? Because you'll.
She disintegrated.
No, Zan.
She disintegrated.
Zan is dead. So, Brilliant, it is your turn.
The fuck, man?
Oh.
All right. I moved 30 feet away from the pole earlier.
How dare you black out your screen? You extra bitch.
Still hear you.
I'm
We
gonna
know.
yell. I'm gonna yell toward Marlene. I'm gonna be like, "Just finish this. I have an idea."
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna run up to the pole and he's still 70 feet up, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get to the base and make a couple of attacks at disadvantage. So
Sure, go right ahead.
that is a 19.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that'll hit. Yeah.
that's- Okay, that's at a sneak attack. 8, 23 plus 26 damage.
Just barely made it over the mark. You did kill him.
Oh,
Particular method you would like to use?
I am. It's very much like just like as somber as can be for a group that I've basically just met like a week ago, and me and Zen did not get along, but just like aim it up and just try and get it somewhere. So just trying to find a weakness. So yeah.
Sure. So as you see, Constantine Levin currently like flailing tentacles around, trying to keep both Sin and San off of him at once. You look up, see him up there, and you fire. It goes straight through the bottom of his mouth right here. And he sort of just like stops for a second and just falls straight back. The audience, for their part, is cheering wildly. And that is where we're going to take a break. We will be back very soon.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Variant Roles Presents Ravnica Supremacy Part 1. And we are currently down PC as a result of our previous combat. So currently, only 5 of you find yourselves standing in various locations in and around this. Basically, it's a circus pit where you have been providing very high quality entertainment for the Rakdos, the cult of Rakdos, and the guests for one of their very bloodthirsty circuses. As you have killed one of the 3 Orzhov traders, Konstantin Levin now lays dead before you in the midst of thunderous applause for your performance. And that is where you currently find yourselves. August, in addition, you find yourself standing directly in front of the ashes of Xenophia.
I have a question.
Sure.
How far is some of the crowd from me?
They're pretty much everywhere. They're anywhere in the stands. So 40 feet around. The closest will probably be 30, 40 feet from the high.
Because I didn't know if I can cast command and tell them to be silent.
There are thousands of them down here.
Oh, I have
Maybe
something.
not thousands, but hundreds. There are hundreds, if not well over 1,000 people here. It's
I definitely want to at least yell out, fuck all of you, you pieces of shit. Are you not entertained?
I'm gonna lean over and go, Sin, do you want me to make them look cool?
I am nowhere near you. I am up on a high wire.
And Sin is 70 feet up in the air on a high wire.
Okay, while we are sitting here, we're out of combat, right?
Yeah, you're very much out of combat.
Okay, I'm gonna use Prayer of Healing.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh.
That takes 10 minutes, so.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I know it's and you guys don't want to die.
Yeah, if you would like to hang out 10 minutes in and around the circus.
I'm fine with that, because this is what I can do. I don't care.
Is everyone else down for hanging out in the circus for 10 minutes?
Well, I think we've got some things we need to take care of. Mainly get up to August and the disintegrated ashes of currently Zan.
I can cast this while we're walking around.
Or
Yeah.
we can just wait until we get to a place that we can settle down.
Yeah.
Well, excuse you, I just rolled max healing. So
Well, you didn't guess it yet, so.
Are you waiting around in the circus and casting the spell there, or are you leaving and casting the spell somewhere else?
if they want to do stuff and then pick up everything and then walk and then go away, I will continue casting the spell because it's just
I froze, didn't I?
No?
Very
No.
good.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm gonna follow them because this is just a verbal thing. I can just do it while I walk.
Mhm.
Sure.
Well,
So-
first, San and I have to get down off this fucking rope.
Yeah, and I'm getting up to August and the disintegrated body of Zan. So
Yeah, it's not a difficulty for you to descend the post, which is connected to high wire.
Do we have to roll anything to get down?
No, there's no difficulty at all. You get down there relatively easily.
I feel like San and I will go up to the ashes, and I think San will see Sin cry for the first time in years.
she wasn't, yeah.
Yeah. Asimov is going to make his way to the other side of the pit and start climbing out of it. And while he's doing that, he was going to cast Sacred Flame into the middle of the crowd.
Okay.
So yeah, just stuff is on fire now.
In the middle of a crowd, that's people as well, correct?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Touch on that in a quick second.
Sure.
Anyone else have anything you're doing in this moment?
San will, as connected to the water element as she is, she will not cry. She will probably pretty aggressively punch the carcass of Constantine a few times.
Sure.
Before walking over to the ashes. And she'll probably at first attempt, well, no, she probably wouldn't do that. She would just take out the portable transportation device that she has.
Good call.
And toss it so that it is underneath her ashes so that they all fall down into this abyss. And she pulls it up and she will put it in her bag.
Got you. Okay, sure. You put the ashes in the portable hole.
Relena is just going to put a hand on August's shoulder.
Yeah, August, is there anything you would like to do in this moment?
Tara made me sad.
That's what I'm here for. It's the guy's job. I can't quit.
No. He's just standing there holding the sword.
Yeah, that's why.
Sorry. It's a very serious moment, I know. Sorry. So, although I'd kind of like to tell Asimov not to throw fire into the crowd.
Sure, you want to try to stop me?
Yeah, I do. So...
Yeah, so I'll say that you observe Asimov preparing to throw a spell, staring directly at the crowd. Ultimately, Asimov, this will be your decision, but August observes this. I will say that much.
Is August going to try to talk to Asimov?
I think he would remind you that we came here to do a job, and that does not further our goals.
I mean, excuse me, but neither does the fact that someone is now dead.
Unfortunately, that's a consequence of our job.
It's literally Xanathia. Arguably, the person that you are the closest to here. Do you not feel any kind of anger about this? I'm angry because I can't do anything. I'm angry because these people support this. I'm angry because these people are okay with this and they love this. They don't deserve to be happy about this. We don't deserve to have to deal with this.
I would also argue that they do not deserve to be murdered.
And I remind you that I am still of the Azori Senate and can report to you.
Sin you'll just watch as just more and more you start to see that heat mirage radiating off her skin. She's got her eyes closed. She opens them and they're just flaming red even more than they usually are. And she's doing her very best to control everything that's around her. The heat just continues to emanate. And she'll try to look at the crowd around her, understanding that she can't take any of them out, even though as much as she would love to just take them on all single-handedly. And she'll look over at San, who's visibly upset, and Asimov, who's upset, and August, who's trying to maintain his composure. And her eyes will lock on Constantine, just the only thing, and she'll just go over and she'll just cast Burning Hands and just try to just beat the ever-loving pulp out of this, trying to get it to as much of an ash as her friend just became.
Has the bat done anything?
I think the bat's gone, isn't it?
With your perception, I will say that you both see the bat It is like the only thing in here that is just like flying around.
Can I cast my Sacred Flame on that stupid bat?
Well, have you elected not to cast it on the crowd?
As soon as August starts talking to Asimov, he's going to take the Sacred Flame that he had prepared and just launch it to the ground so it does nothing.
Okay, sure. Then yeah, let me roll a dexterity saving throw for a bat real fast. Let me find out what their dex save is.
And I'll just look at the bat and go, you're next.
Oh, that's it. So you toss your Sacred Flame and the bat does avoid it, and actually at that point, now the bat has evidently seen as much as it wants to see, and it's you see it basically making towards the stairs that you came in through.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to August. We need to get your people out of here. They are hurting and upset. You need to handle this.
I agree. I want to leave.
I'm sorry for your loss. San was a powerful woman. You're right there, Sam.
I'm okay. Sorry, that's not what I was expecting. So she was a powerful woman.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen of her.
She was a powerful woman.
Yeah. At this point, Asimov is quite literally crying as little as he physically can. And he is going to pull out the Quicksilver weapon into a dagger, and the ponytail that he usually keeps at the back of his head of his white hair, he's going to cut it off with the dagger.
Right.
This time, this era, whatever you want to call it, of this all being okay and everything just being how it was, as carefree as we were, it's over now. I'm over it. It's done. It's done. And Asimov is just gonna light his hair on fire and throw it in the pit.
Sure. And on that note, as it appears that you've all elected to
Nice.
assassin burning hands and very thoroughly incinerating the body of Constantine Levin.
Yeah, is anybody going to stop me, or I'm just going to?
No, I encourage this.
Let me actually roll a die real fast here.
I'm comforting August.
Yeah, I think the only thing
Not
that I
what I
would be
expect I'm
doing, I would just be dropping water like around the body so that it didn't expand beyond.
You really think you'd be worrying about it expanding right now?
I don't want all of the patrons in here to die as well.
You're still in the pit, so I don't think that's a big worry. There's not a lot to light on fire
I keep
down
forgetting
there.
there's a fucking massive pit in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Thank you so much, Taryn.
Thanks, Taryn. You have value.
Wow. I appreciate that, and both of them insulted. My value comes from pit reminders.
You have value more than any. I don't know. I'm very sad.
It's okay. I think we're all doing really well. So no, I probably would just be watching you do that. Set the body on fire.
All right. I'm sorry, I just rolled something real fast. So the one thing that you notice that does not burn off the body, because you have incinerated the vast majority of everything that was once Constantine Levin, you do notice a small potion bottle that did survive. You hadn't smashed it yet. It didn't seem to melt or burn or anything.
Okay. Then with how somebody who's punching against a punching bag, they're trying to get everything out and they can just barely lift their arms, just shoulders slumped. She'll pick up the vial, walk over to August, put it in his hand, and start walking towards the exit.
And on that note, Xenophia, what do you see on the other side?
She sees a chair.
It is.
What the actual?
Is dark at first, without any real gods or, as far as I know, concept of the afterlife in Ravnica. Zan doesn't expect much of anything as she passes her sword to August. But then, surprisingly, there is something. It's not a light exactly, but it's a change from black to gray. And within the gray, there are shapes and forms that begin to sort of solidify and become things that Zan recognizes. And she supposes that perhaps it shouldn't surprise her so much that she has found herself, at least for the moment, back at Orzova. She's not exactly sure where she is in the complex, or what form she is in, what her future holds, if she indeed has a future beyond the next few moments. But when she realizes where she is, there is a resignation, a comfort, almost a soft sort of, if she could chuckle, she would, because of course this is where she ended up.
All right, so one of the people, because there are other people here, you are hardly the first person to die in service to the Orzhov Syndicate. Most people here you don't recognize. There has been a very long history of dying for this guild, as there has been a very long history of dying for every guild. So most of these people, they're just wearing the robes, carrying the weapons. They could be anybody. But you do actually notice one person, basically sitting on sort of like a railing, sitting on like a balcony railing overlooking like a large sort of courtyard area. Just sort of sitting there, slowly, just sort of waving her wings, kicking her feet around. It is Lunara, the Death Pact Angel, who was once your friend, once your enemy, and now is around again, at least to you.
Oh, interesting. What does she look like? Like, how does she look, I suppose? I know what Lunara looks like, but...
Yeah. She looks like you remember her, not the horrific, mangled thing with black feathers. She's like you remember her.
I guess I'll will myself towards her. Does she seem to notice me?
Yeah, as you get closer, yeah, she does.
Before she changed, she was a rather well-regarded, high-up person within the Orzhov. Yeah?
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah. So with an amount of deference that is appropriate, but perhaps just barely, Zan sort of nods her head to her and says, "It seems that perhaps there is more to the transaction of life and death than even we expected."
Lunara laughs a bit. Oh, come on. You didn't think they'd ever let us go, did you?
No, I suppose not, if I really take a moment to think about it.
I mean, I didn't expect to be here this long, to be entirely honest, but I didn't expect to see you either. You know, I thought it'd be One of the monks?
Believe me, it wasn't for lack of trying on their part. But no, in the end, I called a bit too much attention to myself. A flaw that I would never admit to anyone else in any other circumstance.
As you very well should.
So you've been here since, well, since we last met?
Yeah. Since you killed me again. Thanks for that, by the way.
You're welcome. I would have liked to have had it another way, but in the end, the calculus was that it was better to end you than to let you continue on like that. I hope you understand.
Oh, of course. You know, I could be sappy about it, like some rehugger out in District 3 and say, "You set me free. You killed me again, and I appreciate it."
It's not really our style, that, is it? Well, I suppose it is safe for me to at least admit that, in a small way, I am glad that you are here. As you say, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, but the reality is that perhaps I am a bit, and it is nice to see a recognizable face who I can speak with.
Oh, well, believe me, I'm glad to see you too and not one of the monks.
They're not so bad. They're really not. So, what now? What do we do? It seems, and Zan sort of looks around, and presumably people have passed by, and no one has at all acknowledged us, and she says, we're not quite in any condition to continue to serve the syndicate, but here we are.
Well, I imagine they'll call us back when they need us.
I suppose so. Patience was never one of my many virtues, but I suppose in death I shall have to learn it better than I did in life.
Well, you certainly have plenty of time.
So it would seem. So it would seem. You know, when you are a child and you wish for immortality, you don't quite imagine it coming to you this way, do you?
Oh, no. I expected to live a very long time, and I suppose by some measures I did, but even I find this a little distasteful.
Zan turns away from her for just a minute and sort of takes as still a deep breath as she can. She can't help but shudder a little bit at the end. I shouldn't be anything but pleased, but it's a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
Well, now is not particularly the time to dwell on these things. Shall we take a stroll?
I suppose we should. We have all the time in the world.
That we do.
And on that, we're going to pull back out to the rest of you. So what are you doing? You have now, at this point, it is safe to assume, left the Rakdos nightclub. You've encountered no resistance. You're basically outside in the street now, and what would you like to do?
Do we... Sin is quiet. So...
Is anyone not quiet? That's the question.
Is there any is there like a no, there's not. We're in a goddamn city. Never mind. I hate cities.
What were we gonna ask? Because there's a lot of things in the city.
I was looking for like a a pond or a brook, a running water, something, a fountain, literally any sort of.
Yeah, so I don't think you're going to like the answer, but there is.
Oh,
so
God.
If you were in clearly if you were in Precinct 1, you would be able to find this, because that's where the wealthiest of the wealthy live, and they sure do love their water features, natural or unnatural. If you were in Precinct 3, you would definitely be able to find this because that's where all the hippies live, and they have their very well landscaped sort of situation they've got going on there. Here, Precinct 4, you're not quite so lucky. The nearest water feature, you can hear it because it's basically this big dam that is perpetually turning these turbines that are the Is-It blister coils. They generate magical energy for the city.
Okay. I mean, if it's far away, then it doesn't matter. But essentially, I would have looked for some sort of body of water where I could step away from the group and go and just talk to it quietly by myself for a little bit about the meaning of life.
Sure, I'll say you can find that. There are waterways in Ravnica that have to be for people to survive. So yeah, I'll say you can find a waterway somewhere around here. Sure.
Yeah, I would probably slink away from the group and try to do that. And I would have messaged Sin and just said, I'll be back.
Are we done for the night? Are we done?
I think this is everything that we've been called to do, yes.
I have a question, DM. Do I know that the spirits kind of go to the Orzhov where they're kind of centered?
Go ahead and roll a history check. By base knowledge of working with the Orzhov, you know that they absolutely do keep contracts that very often last longer than death. And most of the times, if that does occur, a spirit will be basically called back to the physical setting of Ravnica as these incorporeal beings.
Because we've seen them before, correct?
Yes, yeah, they're all over. The Orzhov is run by ghosts.
Right. And so, but I know we've been in a chamber that was like a really like center point of it, right? Because I could have sworn we went someplace that was just completely saturated with them.
The one where it was like the table with the heads of the ghost?
Record council room?
Maybe. I was just wondering if I knew of like a central location or just a place underground that was
a central location to the syndicate in general, or a central location to their sort of necromancy?
To the necromancy. One that would be where a lot of spirits would be.
Okay, sure. I'll say that you could discover with a history check. What did you roll for that?
Can I roll with advantage because I'm Orzhov?
Yeah, sure.
It's much better. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. You would know that, like everything, the biggest and best of these structures will be in Urzova, and it would be underground, 3 levels underground specifically.
Okay. And can I get in there?
Yeah, there's no reason to expect you couldn't.
Okay. I'll just look at everybody and go, if you need me, that's where I'll be. And I will take off towards that and pick up a bottle of whiskey on the way.
Sure. Mark off 1 silver from your inventory.
Got it. Wait. Good whiskey.
Good whiskey. Mark off 3 silver.
There we go. Boy, howdy. And I would love to say a couple things once I got there, but I can most certainly wait. For other people to decide what they were doing, but I'm going off by myself, just like San has.
I'm gonna get August alone for a second. August, if I may. I was waiting for a response, but since none is coming, I am sorry for your loss. This is not how I was picturing our cooperation going. I did not wish for any of you to lose your lives. Neither did the Azaraz or the Demir. I am hopeful that you can complete your task without any more casualties.
Unfortunately, that's just a risk that we run in this business. But thank you.
Trust me, I am very aware of casualties and risks, but I am thankful that I've had the chance to work with you all, but it's been eye-opening. If you ever need of me again, please let me know. It's time I return, or probably should return to my duties. Both seen and unseen, of course.
Very well. Thank you for your time with us.
It's been as much as you all despise both of my kinds, a pleasure to work with you. I'm going to put a hand out for a shake.
We'll shake his hand.
I will pull it away. I will bow deeply and make my way off. And you are left with a note in your hand. And I will let you can read that at your pleasure, whatever.
Well, I think it's just me around at the moment, so I will read it. Maybe after you're out of sight.
I have no idea what that is, so.
Yeah, basically it's just, it's letting you know of a traitor in the Orzhov.
Ooh.
They've known that for a while.
Yeah, but still. Passing that on if you didn't know already. So.
Azuma, what are you doing?
As soon as they leave the club, Asimov is going between being angry and being very sad. So he is like pulling at his hair that he just cut off. He is like kicking over garbage cans and crying and screaming. And he's kind of, after a couple minutes of that, he just shuts himself off and he just sits there, sits on the ground and looks up at the sky and wonders if this is actually worth it anymore. Because, well, it was fun after a certain point, I guess. You get too old for fun. And Asimov takes his Resolvent off his one finger and just looks at it and how it shines in the moon. And he just takes it off and puts it in his pocket. He does the same thing with his amulet. He takes it off and puts it in his pocket. He just brings his knees to his chest and puts his head between his knees and cries.
Rillian, what's your passive investigation?
Let me check on that, but I think also high. 23.
Shit.
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you depart from August, With your passive perception, you notice a small group of figures that sort of all look like the same person. Very distressingly, that person is Anathia. With your passive investigation, you can clearly tell that this is a disguised self spell.
As I'm turning to walk away, or like how far out am I?
You're probably you're just far enough from August that he wouldn't be seeing this. I'll put it that way.
Okay. I'm going to do the thing where I check my watch that's not there and turn around and start heading back towards August.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, look at the time. And then starting walking back and then like loop arms with August.
Yeah.
Walk with me, will you? So I don't know if that was just that scene or if you want me to like continue on with that.
I will say that basically, fuck, your insight's high too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 21.
Yeah. So you also notice that they're basically watching you.
Yeah.
And as you turn around and you go wrap your arm around August, you get a little ping in the back of your head, like a message. Sorry, I can't read the words.
What?
What?
I'm counting out the words for message.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
well, sending is different than message. Message you can just talk. Sending is 25. Message is a cantrip which goes 120 feet. Or yeah, sending is a spell that goes.
Yeah, I've never actually taken the message cantrip.
Don't judge me out for mine.
Oh, no.
Sorry, just real quick, Taryn, where is it that sending goes?
Sending goes everywhere. It's everywhere.
Gets all over the place.
Sure.
So you do get a message as you turn around, and you hear a relatively familiar voice, or at least as familiar a voice as one can hear from certain guilds. And this person on the other end says, "For fuck's sake, get back home already."
Oh. I put my arm through August and go, we need to go. And then I'm going to depart.
Sure. Are you heading back home?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Sin, as you return to Orzova, you notice that the streets are...
Oh, you're frozen.
Okay, what's your... Fuck, your passive perception is high too, isn't it?
You pick the two people with, like, observancy.
Yeah.
We both took the observant feat. It's just Terran's is way cooler than mine.
Yeah, I really did. Okay, so... you're walking back to Orzova in the middle of that, and there's actually nobody else around you.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really weird for Precinct 1 because it's relatively safe to be here at night. But you actually do notice there's a slight patter on the rooftops above you. And every once in a while, when the moon does peek out from the clouds, you just see the barest glimpse of a shadow, and it is rapidly approaching you from the rooftops. I will allow you to you can hold one action to prepare for whatever is approaching you.
I am gonna hold. I'm gonna hold hitting it, I guess.
Sure.
And just real quick, thank you so much, Chromatic Chimera, for the raid. That's really awesome. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you so much. So yeah, go ahead and roll an attack roll then.
17. 17.
All right, yeah, that'll do. So this figure leaps off of the rooftop almost silently. You're very impressed with their stealth skills. They land just a bit in front of you. You close the gap in an instant, and bam, right in the face. And this woman that you've seen once before, quite a while ago, is just standing there holding her nose. Ow! That was a good one, but ow!
Why the fuck are you sneaking up on me?
Hi, let's walk. Let's go this way.
I'd rather not talk right now.
She sort of turns around and like puts an arm around your shoulder and points at at Orzova. Don't go in there right now.
Why?
There's a lot of fighting going on in there, and I think if you went in alone, bad things would happen. Let's just go. Come on. The rest of your friends are going back underground to your boss, woman, lady, person.
Do I trust her?
I mean, the last time you went to Arenia for information.
Oh, this is Arenia.
This is Arenia. Yeah.
Got it.
Couldn't tell by the voice.
Yeah. You couldn't tell by the fact that you punched her in the face, and she's like, "That was a good one."
Got it. Yeah.
Yes, this is Arenia.
Got it.
Last time she helped out, she
Yeah.
seemed quite helpful and a bit dopey. So
I'll look back. I'll look at the bottle of whiskey. I'll just put the whiskey in the bag. Go. And I'll follow her.
yeah, so she's going to lead you back, sort of in a roundabout way, the way you came, back underground. But as you go, she's gonna turn back. Can I take the nose? Kind of. No, okay. That's no. Thank you. Takes it. Quick swig, gives it back.
I chug half the bottle.
Ari just watches you as you do this. She's like, okay.
And I'll put the stopper back in and I'll put it in my bag. So what is going on? Why is there fighting?
Well, I think the last one of your missing wizards made their move, and they really made it.
I would be more in the mood, but right now I just don't care. Maybe they're getting what they deserved. Who knows?
Yeah, that's really dark. I'm not really going to meditate on that one for a while. So let's just keep walking.
All right. And I will put a note in the staff and
Sure.
wait for it to be called. And just on the note, it will just say, headquarters not safe.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
With whatever her name is. And I'll actually put in whatever her name is.
Sure, got you.
She'll know.
San, is there any point at which you will recall the staff for anything?
I think that probably what I would have done is hung out a bit by the water, and then as I was walking through town, ideally to connect back with Sin, knowing that she is spiraling, I probably would be casting message over and over again until it pinged her. And if it didn't ping her after, 5, 6, 7 blocks, then I would have called the staff back with the intention of writing a note on it. However, I would have gotten it seeing that there was a note already on it.
Yeah. Go ahead and I guess roll an intelligence check to see if you know who whatever her name is.
I forgot her name again, which is awful just because I'm very tired. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. wasn't even in my that wasn't in my box. Stop it. That's a 13.
13. Okay. I will. She's your sister, so I will say that between the direction she's going.
She's my twin.
She is your twin. I will say that between the direction that she went, the contents of her message, and your general knowledge of the types of things she remembers and the types of things she doesn't, I will say that you are able to piece together that this is Ari, the information broker that you met significantly earlier.
Okay, so I think I probably then would have started trying to figure out. I would have, I would have flipped it over and on the backside written, "Where are you?" And I would have just held onto it, hoping that she would think to call it back herself. Otherwise, I would just continue to keep sending message out there, and all it says is, "Where are you? Where are you? Hello, where are you?"
It is pretty late at night. And Sin and Ari are both very accomplished monks, so I will say that they are able to move through. They're able to traverse Ravnica with relative ease. Sin, you did have to take some form of public transportation in order to get from Precinct 4 back to Precinct 1.
That's fine. How much gold would that cost me?
It's not really about the gold; it's just about the time and
Got
how
it.
you get. It's basically it's the magical equivalent of like a monorail train.
And should I see how drunk I am right now?
Go ahead and make a con save. As eventually, probably after an hour or so,
9.
you do get a ping message. So what?
You froze for a second. Sorry.
Oh. I
Not
rolled
you, Alex.
Oh,
I was laughing at Alex's freeze.
Did you hear what I was saying?
I heard some of it.
Yeah, make a con save. You basically found your sister again. That's a short version.
Okay, 9.
9. You're smashed. You're very drunk.
Can I produce a bottle to share between me and August, by the way?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sharing with August at the
All right.
moment. I'm basically like trying to just like console August as we walk back home.
So, Asimov, as you're having your moment,
Yes.
you see Rillian really awkwardly walk by with his arm around August. And then like 10 minutes later, you see the monk twins and Ari walk by, and like Sin is totally drunk. Ari is just chatting away about literally nothing in particular.
As she does, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and as they pass by, Ari actually stops and she's like, "Oh hey, I remember you."
I'm gonna like, look up and just like, wait. Hello.
You wanna come with us?
Where are you going?
How specific do you want me to get with that answer?
As specific as you can without killing me.
Underground, and it's gonna be dark.
Okay, fantastic. Will I need to bring a light?
I mean, I don't need light. I can see underground.
Yes, I know, but like you can tell that I'm going to need something.
I mean, do you usually need light to see in the dark?
I'm gonna like just take a second and like look at her. Is she being serious or is she just joking at this point?
Roll insight.
14.
Yeah, she's not joking.
I mean, given my physiology, yes.
Okay, then you should probably bring some light then.
How long is this gonna take us?
How specific do you want me to get with that answer?
As specific as you can without killing me.
Sometime between 1 hour and 6 hours, and you're probably going to perceive the time differently than it actually passes. But you'll be fine. It happens to everybody.
Okay. So, Then with that, I'm going to take the dagger and I'm going to cast Continual Flame on it so I can see.
Okay, got you.
That's it. And then I'm just going to get up, sigh a little bit, and follow her. Because at this point, what else do I have to lose? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Over the course of some quantity of hours that none of you experience at the same rate as the others, some of you walk and you feel like, oh, I've arrived here in like 20 minutes. And other, like some of you feel like you've been walking for a week. But eventually you do make it underground and back to Duskmantle, the guild hall of the House Demir, the Guild of Secrets.
I just have my arms like around Sen, and then I have my head resting on her back, and she's just kind of pulling me along.
How drunk have I gotten August at this point? I'm curious.
August, roll a con save.
If you've been drinking.
Yeah, if you've been, you can roll an advantage or disadvantage depending on your assessment of how much you've been drinking.
Or you can just roll like me and roll under a 10 all night.
I ended up rolling a natural 20.
All right.
So,
Life.
so
Yeah, August just keeps drinking. No change. No effect.
that's very
Then,
August.
however,
So very August.
Yeah.
Can we say that I took a short rest during my carriage ride back?
Yeah, sure.
Cool, because key points are a thing.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
4 spell slots.
And I will go ahead and actually roll some hit dice too, because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Just in case shit goes south.
So we're
Well,
all kind
While
of.
we're walking, can we say that I finally cast my freaking spell of healing that I was trying to do earlier?
Yeah, sure.
19 hit points. Go ahead, have fun.
Yeah, I'll say you all get funneled into that same waiting room you were in.
Okay.
When you,
Huzzah! Full hit points.
I'm still at full.
But I am drunk.
Yeah.
Also, I said in the chat, but I know Eugenio's not paying attention to it. Shout out to Eugenio for taking a nap under his desk right now.
Anyway, moving on.
Wave once if you're still okay.
If you're still alive.
Hey, yes. All right, now Terminator. You're my hero.
So you are eventually ushered in. Doors basically open by themselves. Nothing in here. You can identify nothing in here. Like, you'll look at a person's face and it will be changing. Sometimes you'll look at a face and it'll be your face looking back at you. It's quite an experience. Only really Ian has gotten past this. And it doesn't seem to bug Ari at all.
Of course it doesn't.
But you come back in and you come back into this sort of like dining room type area at the head of this very long table, which is just full of food, full of place settings. You see this like tall, a little kind of frail looking, pale man, long black hair, kind of like eerie cat-like yellow eyes, just a bit of a fang going on.
Bit of a fang?
Yeah, you got that.
Like,
yeah.
okay.
Is he
Kinky.
a vampire?
Is it Stradvan?
It is
Definitely not whatever you just said.
not Stradvan Zarovich, unfortunately.
Alex, say that one more time.
Zvezdovic?
No, the other
Yeah,
one.
I don't remember actually what his real last name is, so I'm not going to say it again. It'll only be.
No, it was nice. I liked hearing the words roll off your tongue.
It was so nice.
Anyway,
Straw-
sorry.
Whatever. Anyway,
You almost just did it. You guys ruined it.
so if anyone would like to attempt to identify this person, you can roll a history check.
Oh.
In true drunken fashion, I've rolled a 1.
You're trying to.
I also rolled a 1.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
High five to the key. There.
Okay. Wait. What dice shall I use?
That one. You want that one? No,
Please
not the
don't
other
roll
one. The other one.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. Ooh, I got the 19.
I got a 24.
Okay.
All right. So this is. I feel bad for saying this. This is very, very, very secret information. The DC for this was 22. So everyone else, you're looking around like, who's this? Who's this fancy?
Who's this? I'm
Yeah.
just hanging off a sun. Who's this fucker?
Yeah, fancy dancing guy. And August looks in straight away. You through, however, August knows things.
Because you're amazing.
You are able to identify this person as Lazav. He is the guild master of the Demir. And
Is this Eugenio's new character?
Do I not recognize my own boss?
no,
No?
not at all. He doesn't appear for anybody in the Demir.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're lucky to have ever seen anyone else's face in your guild.
That's actually true. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was just curious.
no, that's fair. And he and Tesa Karlov, who you all recognize, seem to be in discussion. You hear the tail end of something about the Golgari. Actually, as soon as you all enter, Lady Karlov gets up immediately and sort of walks over to you, using her cane. And again, you can hardly tell she even needs the cane. But she looks a little distressed. Where is she?
Is that what she says?
Yeah.
San will attempt to, while also still holding my sister, reach into my bag and take out, I'm not sure how this
I'm
portable-
gonna put a hand on San's hand, to keep it in. Because it seems just to keep that item inside so that it's not dumping the ashes on the floor.
Oh, no. Hold on there, kiddo. Just
I'm sorry. Rillian is very
I'm gonna pick your paw up off of mine and just sort of look at you no.
Oh,
and I am
sorry.
going to hold up what appears to be sort of like a sack. I'm not entirely sure how a portable transportation device or what, I can't remember, interdimensional.
Portable hole.
Okay, I know. I just really don't like that.
That's fair.
Embrace the portable hole.
I don't want to. And I will hold it. I'm not going to hold it out for them to take by any stretch of the imagination. I will just hold it, and I'm going to point to it.
All right. She sort of nods and turns back to Lazav. Well, do you think that's enough? Lazav languidly from his seat, not bothering to get up because of course he fucking doesn't. Well, it will have to be. We'll have to find someone else. Karlov looks back. Damn it. All right. Fine. We're going to find that friend of yours from the sewers, and hopefully she can tell us more about this. You're all pretty easily able to determine that is Fala, your now very, very old friend. And as this very quick meeting comes to an end, Lazav gets up and comes together and sort of gathers you all into a circle. Now, I'm just going to, and I'm going to need all of you to rake an intelligence saving throw.
At disadvantage for me.
I mean, are you drunk?
I rolled a 4 earlier.
Yeah, sure. Then disadvantage.
It's a 24.
What did you say? An intelligence saving throw?
Intelligence saving throw.
8.
8. 24.
Take Karen's and subtract 20.
Okay, so 4. Emma?
I got a 15.
15. August?
10.
10. Okay, so a couple of things happen. Rillian vanishes in
Where did he go?
a blast of bright white light. Rillian just disappears.
Oh, that's concerning.
Where did he go? He was here a second ago.
Speaking of, none of the 4 of you remember Rillian.
Why are we here?
Everything about Rillian that has ever occurred, if you have ever seen him pass on the street like 10 years ago, everything about Rillian has been removed from your consciousness.
I just feel like we've just entered into Fantastic Beasts, if we're being honest.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
I feel more like Men in Black.
Are we gonna make some like cookies that look like him?
Maybe.
And
I
then
don't know.
he's gonna walk into our bakery shop and tell us, and then we're like, oh yay, it's you.
Speaking of, though, Rillian, you also failed that saving throw. The DC was a 25. But I will say that
I rolled a 19. I tried.
you have the barest sort of glimmer of memory of who these 4 people are. It's like you dreamed them inside a dream. You have the most vague recollection of who these people are, but you're like in another room right now. You have no idea. But if you were to pass them on the street, you might give them a second glance even.
But mainly because we are so hot.
Pretty well. I mean, we didn't get into this, but Rillian's asexual, so
Nice. Like that. Very good.
Well, Sin is most of the time on fire. So hot.
it's true. You can still be hot, but
You
Rillian
can
doesn't
still look
know
at us and say they are attractive
Really
people.
We
care.
appreciate that for the
Rillian
people.
doesn't really care about that. It's more about personality. Anyway,
This is some good ace representation. I like this.
All right,
Right.
Rolls, bringing you the content you ask for.
Does it?
All right, okay.
Sorry, I was just gonna ask. When we lose this memory, does it feel like we've lost something? Like when you put something down and then you forget where you left it?
Or does it just feel like they've been photoshopped out?
Well, I think it's that we have it never existed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's like, like if you like try and think back to like what you had for dinner like 4 years ago, 2 months ago on a Tuesday.
Like, do we remember that Zan is still dead?
No, you remember that. It's just everything
Okay.
concerning Rillian and him as a person is gone.
Got it. He's just fuzzy. Got it.
Then what do you
Not
want?
fuzzy, gone.
Gone. Yes.
Like, you don't know how Konstantin Levin was killed, but you know that you killed him.
Yep. He died,
not
but you
fast.
don't know.
You were
it's okay. The twins will take 100% credit.
you were fighting him and he died. That's all you know.
Got it.
He had a heart attack. So now what do we do? Why are we here? Where are we going? Why? I want to go to bed.
At that point, I'm going to literally sling my sister over my shoulder.
Good.
Well,
I'm going to start playing drums on her butt.
No.
roll performance.
Just slapping
Roll
her butt.
performance?
Roll performance.
2.
It's just quite
Do I
literally
just see these 2 people in the room and myself? Is that what's going
3.
on?
3.
You're
All right.
gone.
This is
right?
quite literally the most.
I'm gone from your guys' thing, but you're also gone from my thing. So
Yeah. No, you've been teleported out as well.
okay, so I'm
This is
just
so-
gone.
Yeah, this was a multi-person effort.
Taryn, we
Okay.
need you to now go underneath her desk.
Hmm.
And true, I mean, this
That was an earthquake. Bye, everyone.
There we go. Okay, thank you. This is fine.
I'm good. It's all fine. So
Did you turn off your camera?
did I? No?
Yes.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah, it just says really on he, him.
Sam,
I unplugged my camera.
Oh no!
Sam, you're up. You're the Dungeon Master now.
Yeah.
Love it.
Why is this not working now? This is the worst. How did I manage this? I'm sorry.
Anyway,
For everybody who's watching tonight, we appreciate you for stopping by to watch our absolute dumpster fire.
This isn't a dumpster fire. This has been delightful, and I love you all so much.
I mean, Eugenio has decided to go on a vacation.
Why is Alex now really?
For a second.
Because my video went
Got it.
away
Look
for
at
whatever
that.
reason. So
All right, we're good.
Beast mode over here. Can just see the tops of his curls as he wants.
I'm really sorry.
We're good. I think we're good. Everything
No,
looks
it's okay.
great.
It's okay. We're good now. Just don't turn your camera on.
Just don't turn it on.
Okay,
Just
it's fine. I'm
stay
just gonna
dark.
go right now.
Just
Taryn, don't go too far.
so are we still in the room with this person?
yeah, Lazov is standing there.
I thought you just lasagna.
No, not lasagna. Lazov is standing there, and like you don't even, like none of you even have any idea that a spell has been cast on you.
So from the shoulder of my sister, as I'm playing on the offbeats, like those people who go to the concerts and clap. on
Combo 1 and 3.
Yep. I'll say, so what do you want from us? We're mourning.
Well, ideally not for long. We're hopefully going to find someone to bring Xanafia back. And then we're going to take our goddamn fucking cathedral back.
At that, I fall off of her shoulder and go flat. I'll take the point of damage.
And I do actually think that is where we will end tonight's session.
Okay, so whoever's the host of the video has stopped mine for whatever reason. That's what it
Eugenio
tells
has
me.
decided that you are no longer cool.
Apparently.
I did no such thing.
It tells me that the host has stopped my video. So
You've been
I
banished.
did no such
apparently you
thing.
don't like looking at me.
I love the fact that
Untrue.
these are two
How's that?
disembodied voices, and Eugenio,
Yep.
I did not.
The host has to start my video.
Hey.
I'm back now.
And now you're
Shit,
back
except I don't know where you are.
from outer space.
Oh, I found you.
Well, everybody, thanks for watching.
Because we've been such a great content.
Hey,
We are.
been awesome, okay?
This has been fantastic. I was trying to hide my emotions through my sunglasses. It was successful.
I had all kinds of feelings down here.
Oh, listen,
Down there,
boy,
huh?
howdy.
We did our very
there,
best.
Hazel
We
Howdy.
fought an
Thanks for
octopus
watching,
man.
everybody.
I'm back.
Good.
Nobody look under that desk.
I
Whew,
hate you.
boy, howdy.
We did our very best. Fought an octopus man. Most of you survived. Great. All good.
Can we just take a super quick moment and talk about what a wonderful DM Alex is?
Yes.
Listen, we don't deserve you.
Yes.
Also, you give the best hugs. You cradle people's heads. Like, I love it.
I think it's the long gangly appendages.
I enjoy being surrounded by tentacle-like arms. It's very.
It's not fair. I haven't gotten an Alex hug.
I'm sorry. Did you just describe Alex's arms as tentacle-like appendages? I need to roll back to that for a second.
Keep in mind, Alex said
Just a
that said
When he drapes his arms around me, like he could wrap them around me 3 times. I've never felt so loved.
Anyway, we really
Anyway.
need to wrap this
Don't think
tonight.
about it too much.
Nope.
Hey, Eugenio, you want to wrap us up, please?
But I want you to wrap it up from down there. I don't want to see you.
Oh, I've been disintegrated. I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back.
Please come back.
I
you
was
have to
disintegrated.
rise from your desk, from behind your desk like the sun in the
Not
morning.
yet, I don't. Zan's still in very fine particles.
Such fine particles. Like,
We're in Willy Wonka now. It's fine.
so fine. Just the glitteries.
Alex,
Next
is there anything that
episode,
you
we
would like
audition
to
someone to
say
take
to
Zan's
wrap
part.
us up?
Go ahead, Alex.
Is there anything I would like to say? Rob? Come watch our episode next week. It will be our final episode where we will confront our final big bad evil guy, and I cannot wait for that. We will have Stephen Rowe as a returning guest character, returning guest necromancer from the sewers, whose character is now 83 years old.
Oh, right. About that.
Yeah.
That's
Do
right.
we level? Sorry.
Oh yes, you did. You all leveled up to 8.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
Sorry.
some of us are dead. Rub it in.
You level up too.
When you
You'll level up in death.
Coming back.
It's a lot easier to rub it in now that you're made out of
So,
dust.
Alex, spoilers.
Ew.
Anyway, as far as anything else to announce, no, I don't think I've got anything. Watch our streams. Follow us all on Twitter as a group at Variant Roles, individually at each of our tags that you can see up there. And yeah, that's all I got.
Great. Should we go around and do outroductions with everybody?
I think we should. Taryn, our wonderful, most beloved guest.
Jen.
Boy, frickin' howdy. Hi, everyone. I'm your favorite guest that you forgot.
Womp womp.
How dare you?
I didn't do shit on that regard. You all rolled low. So,
You.
How dare you?
Lower 25.
How dare you?
and that's what I'm saying. Also, Zen died. Yeah.
How
hi,
dare
everyone.
you?
I'm Taryn. I'm the worst. And you can find me on Twitter at TarzanOZ. Also, if we're doing things that are coming up, not this weekend, but the next, on Sunday, the 6th, we are starting our Burning Wheel game, which I'm very excited about. And then the week after that, I believe we are starting the Hellbind game. Emma is also in that, so she's shaking her head correct. But yeah, that's pretty much you can find me right now. And then eventually, way down the road, we're going to start Urban Shadow Season 2. But
All right. Sam.
Okay. Hi. That's me.
Sam or Sam?
Was it Sam? Was it Sam?
That was Samantha Darcy.
Okay. Sorry. I heard son, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. You
No.
guys really did a number on me having a Zan, a Sam, a son. Really making it interesting in here.
Sorry.
Thank
Go
you.
Sam.
Hi. I'm Samantha Darcy. I'm 60 for the Victor on Twitter. This Saturday, we will be having our final game of season 1 of As the Suns Burn here on Variant Roles. We will then have, I think, a 2-week hiatus and then start season 2, which I'm really, really excited about because I really missed that game and it's really excellent. And if you haven't checked it out, I highly encourage you to do so. I draw things and I have a patron, and please check it out. The end.
Yeah, you should check out Sam. She's an amazing artist. Did the Uncaged covers and like all of this shit. So like, please check her out. I'm your hype man.
Emma.
That's me.
That is you.
That is. Okay. Hi, I'm Emma. You can find me at MK Hansen on Twitter. I launched a blog this week. Go check it out. It's all right. I did, however, announce on there that I am currently working on a sort of a community endeavor and streamed games called the Grim Femmes. We will be using tabletop role-playing games to walk through and process real-life trauma. So keep an eye on my Twitter to see when that will officially launch. And check my Twitter for a bunch of games that are coming up. There's American Werewolves in a bunch of American Werewolves in London happening soon. That's a Monster of the Week 2-shotter that I'm in. Hellbind starts in 2 weeks. And I am also in Gothic Brunch on Sundays. And on Tuesdays, you can find me over on Dice Priori as part of Dragon Heisters, which you should check out tomorrow because one of our players is wrapping up their arc and leaving officially. So join us for that.
Is it who I think it is? I haven't watched in a little bit, but
I don't know who you think it is.
is it the Blood Hunter?
Yeah, it's our Blood Hunter.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not great. I don't want to talk about it. It's really sad. So come join us for that. It'll be emotional and terrible. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting us.
Ink.
You can find me on Twitter at these.pens. I played Asimov tonight, your Order Domain Cleric. I post art and a bunch of social justice things, and also sometimes memes. I have a Patreon that's not completely finished yet. And you can also check me out on Twitter at Cursive Floyds, which is my podcast inspired by Dark Souls that I play in with a bunch of my other friends.
My internet froze and then caught up, and I heard about all of that in maybe 1.5 seconds. It was great.
Don't worry, that's real time too. I talk quickly. I'm like an auctioneer.
Alex?
Hey everybody, I'm Alex Gaston. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Crit Charisma. You can find me predominantly here in variant roles. However, I did make my debut on Dice Party this past Saturday as we did a bitch pot. What was it? Bitch Fest?
Nope, it was not. It was called Bitch the Pot.
There we go, Bitch the Pot.
When you spill the tea and talk.
Yep, I'm still learning. Where we sat around and talked about kind of our experiences at Gen Con. It was an awesome and very emotional conversation between us and 6 other people. And so if you want to go head over to Dice Prairie and watch that, it's definitely worth watching. Look for some announcements coming here pretty soon. I might have something coming to you guys early September. I'm going to keep the date to myself for now, though, just in case some shit goes awry with my computer. So yeah, look for some announcements on Twitter. I got to meet with some awesome people and hopefully I can bring you some great content here pretty soon. But that is me. Please come and see us next Monday. I hope to see you guys for our season finale. It was also awesome to see you, Taryn. You're amazing. Your value is way more than everything.
Matthew Foreman called me pretty, so I'm good.
Love it.
Legitimately sad.
Perfect.
And last,
I'm going to assume last but not least, he's going to be talking about Eugenio.
Yeah, our dead friend.
What happened?
Eugenio, can you...
We just
we
lost him.
really lost him this time.
Alex.
But
We
like,
just lost Alex.
Eugenio, can you join us for a second so that we can outro?
Sure. Oh,
There he is.
oh,
Alex
this
is
is
back.
exciting.
Alex
Alex is
gone.
apparently Sam now, which is a little confusing. There we go. Great. Hi, everybody. My name's Eugenio, also sometimes known as your friendly neighborhood dungeon master, DM Jazzy Hands, also known as your disintegrated friend, Zenafia. You can follow me on Twitter at DM Jazzy Hands.
great.
Alex appears to be several seconds
guys.
behind the rest of us, but it's pretty amazing. Anyway, oh man, wait a minute, that's Taryn. Oh, I'm so confused
Wait.
about who's who now. There we
You
go.
guys now know what it's like to live inside my brain.
Oh my god. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at DMJazzy. Oh no! Oh, you guys! Oh, everything is awful!
My last few brain cells.
The physical embodiment of what fucking Mondays are. I don't know what it is.
The streams.
Oh my god, you guys!
We're good. We're all fine.
We're back and we're fine, but
I'm back.
holy
I
shit.
don't know for how long. Eugenio, please.
I'm trying. You're all lovely and I love you all. You can find me. I have got 2 more streams left in my summer of streams. So you can find me next Sunday at Gratuitous RP DMing my final game with the Half-Rate Heroes. It is very exciting. They have just found out that they have to travel to the Shadowfell to keep Shar from deposing the Raven Queen from the Fortress of Shadows and taking over Shade. So come watch us there as I finish out my tenure there. And then, of course, my very last stream of the summer will be with these lovely people here on Variant Rolls with Ravnica. And then I sadly have to take a few months off of streaming while I go do my other job thing and music direct a play. You can, however, still be able to find me on my weekly D&D podcast, The Last Refuge. Follow us on Twitter at DND Last Refuge. We are coming back at you with new episodes starting on Wednesday, August 21st. If you haven't been listening and don't have time to binge 104 episodes to catch up, we are going to be doing our best to make Season 5 a good place for new listeners to jump in. I'm saying that on all of my streams to hold myself accountable and make myself do it. So check us out. Follow us on Twitter at DND Last Refuge. Alex, I will let you do your introduction, and then a couple of things about the channel, and then we'll be all set.
Hey guys, don't know how long I'm gonna be here for. So hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at AxolotLCure. I post a lot of nonsense, and I'm going to PAX Unplugged, and that's about it. That's all I got. Take us away.
Fantastic. So, everybody, if you haven't already, hit the little heart at the top of the screen if you're watching us on Twitch Live. If you're watching us on YouTube later on down the road, be sure to follow the YouTube channel as well. That way you get notifications whenever we have a new stream that is live. If you are able, we would super appreciate even another level of support if you can, and of course we understand that not everyone can, but if you can, subscribe to the channel here, or if you'd rather go around the whole Twitch industrial complex, you can also join our Patreon at patreon.com/variantrolls. We've got a lot of super exciting programming coming up. A lot of these players have already sort of introed you to a bunch of it. We've got a lot more coming up. A lot of the creative council for the channel had some really exciting meetings with game developers at Gen Con last week, and we've got some really exciting partnerships coming up that we're going to be announcing soon. So keep an eye on the channel. We are growing and expanding in exciting ways. Our next stream is going to be tomorrow night at... oh hell, what time? Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. It is the first episode of From Us Came Dusk, a variation on a Dungeon World campaign that we are all very excited about. So be sure to check that out tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. For everything else, we're going to do our best to keep the schedule updated here on the Twitch channel. And you can, of course, follow us on Twitter one more time at Variant Rolls, and we always tweet out when we go live. Thank you all so much for joining us. Be sure to come back next week, same time, same place, Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for the finale of Variant Rolls Presents Ravnica. Until then, have a great night, stay hydrated, and happy gaming, y'all.
Thank you, disembodied voice.
Bye, everyone. I'm never coming back.